What made you run for WSA president?
Okay, so this is funny because now that you gave me the questions, I didn't even think about them. Okay, so what made me run for WSA president? Yeah, so my entire fall of 2011 to kind of spring of 2012, I really didn't know if I was going to run. Naturally, I really wanted to because I think it's a great leadership position on campus and something that you can do a lot with on campus. But honestly, I didn't know who I'd run with. I didn't know how to run and anything like that. So I was approached by Nikki, and she just had this energy about her. And she said, we should run, we should do this. This would be something good on campus. And so it was actually two different reasons. Not only my desire for the position and my desire to do something good on campus where you can affect not only students in a certain area, but you can affect students all over campus in every academic major, in every student organization, but also the fact that I knew the person I was doing it with was somebody who not only I could rely on, but also had that same passion as I did.
Awesome, okay. How was your experience in the campaign?
It was long. It was 7 weeks of, it was 7 weeks of making sure that everyone I was talking to, I was trying to be as presentable as possible at every moment, trying not to make a mistake or a wrong step, never being in a bad mood, always being on top of my game, and even in my classes, being on top of my game because people in my classes knew I was running, and I always had this thought that if they saw me and I wasn't doing all of my homework or something like that, that then they would say, oh, he can't be WSA president. So it was long, it was rough, but it also was really inspiring. I loved WMU beforehand, but after you go and you talk to numerous student organizations and you find yourself talking to students just randomly on campus about campus and making meetings with administrators, people in the aviation college, engineering, all over, you kind of developed, or I developed, a different feel for campus, and I realized that what I was doing in my own major in communication and philosophy and outspoken in my own organization was one piece of this big puzzle that was WMU that I never knew about. And so my campaign actually really motivated me even more and really affirmed my choice to be running.
Awesome. All right. What was the best part of running?
Well, I went to a lot of things. Good free food. No, the best part of running was really what I got out of it. So being able to fall back in love with Western, although I already, I'm a WMU student, a very proud WMU student, being able to fall in love in a way that you are recognizing students in all different walks of life, students who are in different organizations, students who have literally opposite passions as you do, and being able to recognize them as humans and students here, and students who have legitimate concerns and ideas about campus, and you want to bring that in. So the best part was that, as well as running with Nikki. We were literally we had to be each other's support system for 7 weeks, and it was like a crash course in friendship, because beforehand we had hung out a few times. We used to do Maggie Mondays, where we went to Maggie's breakfast place on Mondays with a few other friends after our nonprofit class. And that was great, but we didn't know each other that well. And so it was literally 7 weeks of getting to know each other and campaigning and having to work together as a cohesive group and get along. And then, so I learned so much about her, and I made one of the best friends of my life through the campaign, so that was also a good part.
Awesome. So did you learn anything about yourself in the process?
Probably will not be going into politics. Although actually I either probably won't be going into politics or it motivated me to be in politics. Haven't decided yet. I also I think it was after the campaign. Can I talk about after the campaign?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I lost, so can I like be like retrospective?
Oh, sure, absolutely, yeah.
I mean, it was after the campaign that, what's the question, did I learn anything about myself?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna pause. Okay. It was after the campaign, after I lost, that it was kind of like a hit to your ego, or to my ego, because I didn't win, and it was this very weird thing, and I went through this period that, I don't know if I'm still in that period or not, of just having to like question like what I want to do, where I am, but quite literally question it, because my entire college career was just kind of going from one thing to the next and saying, all right, I'm doing this now, I have this position, I'm doing this, and then it stopped abruptly, and I had this choice and this decision now that, what am I going to do? I have another year of college, I have a lot of choices that I'm kind of free, and it's very weird, and so I think the biggest thing that I've learned is trying to be more true, I guess, to myself and what I'm pursuing, and actually taking that active role of looking like at my future and saying, what do I want to make out of my life? And that's something that's of importance to me more now.
Cool, awesome. Okay, so what was the hardest thing about running?
I didn't sleep. No, really, it's 7 weeks of just, there's not this regret, no. It's, say one night, like a Tuesday night, if I was really tired and I decided to go to bed instead of sending out emails or setting up organization visits, then on Wednesday, it's this feeling of, oh geez, I should have done it. I should have done this earlier. And so it's kind of like this constant for 6 or 7 weeks of like second guessing yourself and having to be very, very like active and purposeful in every single thing you're doing. And then planning on not sleeping a lot every single night, because after you get done doing all of those things, and after you get done, paying for whatever you're ordering or whatever you want to do, and after you get done chalking, and after you get done organizing, then you have schoolwork and homework and projects, and just keeping your own life. I think I paid every one of my bills late because I would remember, oh wait, I need to pay my charter bill, and then I'd look and see that it was due a week ago, and have to pay it.
And the late fees.
So like just keeping up with, I guess, my own personal life was one of the hardest things.
Oh, I imagine. So do you wish that you had done anything differently?
Looking back, no. I think that although it was like a lot of like struggle, there were so many good things that came out of it, and kind of my new friendships, being able to see WMU in a very different way than I ever thought to see it, and also realizing that I had a lot of support on campus was very nice, and so for me, I think that I did all that I could do, and that's all you can ever like actually say. And that's for anything that you do in your life. So whether or not it's starting a new organization, or running an existing organization, campaigning for something, even doing your homework and your schoolwork, by saying, I've tried today, I've done something today that is worthwhile, and whatever comes out of that is what comes out of that. So actually, I don't think I would.
Awesome. Thank you.